You're gonna meet up over at Kurt with Kurt over there.
Uh-huh.
Ah, okay.
Uh-huh. 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 Let me see. Alabama beat up on Arkansas, and Ohio State trails Indiana 3-0. Clemson and LSU are winning 7-0. Oklahoma lost to Texas, which is good for Michigan. That's it. I don't know.
So now, what does it go then? What happens with them tickets? Gonna sell them on StubHub or what's the deal?
My buddy Chris Raymond.
Yeah.
It's either gonna be his roommate or Looney.
Or who?
Jimmy.
Oh.
Looney.
Got a car up top. He's up top.
You don't know Jimmy?
I probably know him by face.
If you know him, he's a Cowboys fan. He's our Cowboys fan.
Ah, that's too bad.
Yeah. And the Cowboys are playing at 8 o'clock, so he doesn't mind going to like Jet games at like 1 if the Cowboys are playing at 8. The only thing is he can't hang around after the game tomorrow. You know, because you know, I always tell him, like, listen, I could try my best to get you home an hour before the start of your game.
Careful now, still there.
Hopefully tomorrow's a blowout either way, so the parking lot will be empty anyways.
Hold the good wheel here, don't move. Stay high. Careful, still there.
Yeah, tomorrow's WWE Day.
Hold your line.
Oh yeah, you were saying that. Yeah.
And that's the one reason why I thought the big show's gonna be there. Oh, let me text Chris that. Maybe that'll swing Joe's Oh shit! Thank God! thank God! I mean, I don't know. You probably would have went anyways, but thank God thank God you didn't get those tickets.
Car ahead of you is pitting.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he blew up.
I mean, I would say I would go, but I don't know. I'd feel weird going without my brother being there, because you know.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
But you said that there's still a chance that Zach might feel okay and go. I guess I don't know.
No, I already called him because I told him
he's definitely not going.
Yeah. Well, I told him. I said, you know, I made a couple calls just in case you couldn't go, because I didn't want him to, like, you know, if he wanted to stay home with his son, I didn't want him to think that he had to go tomorrow. You know, if he wanted to stay home with Zach tomorrow. And I told him, I said I made a couple calls just in case you can't make it. I might have probably most likely have somebody for your tickets. For your ticket. And he said, okay. He said he's not going to go tomorrow, but he's going to go next week. I said, and the problem was, he was saying that it's Zach's mom's weekend next weekend, and he wanted to bring him to a game. I said, dude, just talk to her. You know, just tell her, like, hey, you know what? I wanted to bring him to the game today, but he was sick. I didn't want to bring him to the game, get him worse. You know, can we maybe swap weekends, and I'll work, you know, you take him the following weekend, and I'll take him next weekend. I mean, I know that's how it was when I was a kid. You know, my parents were separated, so I did the every other weekend thing too. You know, if my mom wanted me to go somewheres on one weekend, she would tell my dad, you know, we're gonna switch weekends. I'm gonna take her this weekend. I'm gonna take him this weekend, and then you'll take him 2 weeks in a row. Next weekend and the weekend after that. But
inside. Clear all the way to the bottom, clear down low.
Yep, so this is my first game, then my first game until the Buffalo game. I'm doing back-to-back of that, and then what games am I doing? I'm only doing 4 this year. I'm doing tomorrow the Bills, the Patriots. Oh shit, there's a bye week in between the Bills and the Patriots. Okay, that works. Bills, the Patriots, and the Packers. Yep, so that's it. So 4 games, you know, it's all right. You know, I don't need to go to every game. Plus, that's just expensive.
Right.
Like right now, the Jets are on a 3-game home stretch right now.
Right.
So that's just gonna be expensive, especially like Kurt. I know Kurt, you know, gets money from everybody before they, you know, I think he charges everybody like $20. Or actually, no, I think he charges them more. But if you want to come in, drink his beer, and you know, eat the food, then they charge you $20.
Right.
Which is reasonable, you know.
Yeah.
Kurt always buys extra food, you know, like let's say like Raymond wants to come down, but he comes down late. He'll text Kurt, and Kurt will pick up extra food for them, and you know, he just pays them $20. But yeah, I know your brother wanted to bring both Morgan and Zach tomorrow, but I don't know what happened with the whole Morgan thing.
I'm not totally 100% sure what's going on that with it either, but I guess there was a little falling out, I guess.
Oh. The whole Morgan thing is supposed to be him and Zach, and so then he said she wasn't going, so I said, alright, so it's just you two. And then I even offered him, I said, dude, you know what? Just take the tickets tomorrow, and I'll go next weekend. You know what I mean?
Right.
I told him, I said, just you know, if you and your son take tickets tomorrow, and then I'll go to the Colts game. It's no big deal. I mean, it would have sucked because, you know, like Karen and Steve and all them, you know, they wanted to see how good I was at cooking. Because I hear everybody talk about like my tailgating skills. Hey,
you're a good chef.
And they wanted to see my cooking.
That London broiler was really nice. It was nice. It tasted really good.
Yeah, I kind of cheat now with the steak. I don't get the London broils anymore. There's just not enough time. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, because you got to get down there pretty early.
There's just not enough time to cook a good London broil after breakfast. Because, you know, by the time... And then I told Chris, I said, well, since Mike's not going, we can leave at 7 o'clock tomorrow. He goes, why? I said, well, Mikey's not really a, how can I say this? He's not really a get up, you know, early morning for a Jets game and go, you know. We usually end up leaving around 8 o'clock every Jets game, which to me, you know, it kind of, to me, it's like, damn, I'm not used to this. But I got used to it over the years, though. Because I know when I know when I go with my buddy Phil,
Right.
they're leaving the house at 6:30 because they tailgate. They have so much shit that they tailgate with,
Right.
that they have to get down there as soon as the gates open up, so they can get their spots. I said, why don't you just talk, like become friends with your lot person. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Kurt becomes good friends with his lot person, the person that, you know, that dude, I forget his name, but he holds the spot for Kurt.
Right.
You know, because Kurt got to know him. You know, they got to be good friends. They text every once in a while. You know, they hold the spot for Kurt because they know Kurt's gonna be there.
Right.
But
Hammer time, let's go.
Now Karen and Steve are not going to be sitting over by where you guys are, right?
they're sitting Jets sideline,
Clear, pit road.
30-yard line.